F1 is back to Europe and Austria at Spielberg for the most bucolic Grand Prix of the year. In the country of the Rote Bühne, as we say in German, who was the best to tame the Red Bull Ring? Here are now the top 3 and the flop 3 of the F1 Grand Prix. Top 3 goes to Nico Hulkenberg. Only 1 week after his win in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, he arrived like a prince in the paddock. He gained the assurance he was missing of for the last couple of weeks, with a very strong 5th place at the end of the race and a brilliant drive for the German driver. Top 2 goes to Nico Rosberg. That was the best weekend he's had so far this season. He was faster than his teammates all weekend long, except for that very curious Q3 session. He won the race at the very first corner where he overtook Lewis Hamilton for the lead, and a lead he never left for the rest of the race. Nico Rosberg is definitely back, only 10 points behind his teammates in the rankings. And top 1 goes to Felipe Massa, first podium of the season for the Brazilian driver, 2 weeks after his teammate did the same. Even if Williams is not fast enough to regularly beat Ferrari, they show great defense to keep that position on track. And very special mention to the date, because the race happened on Father's Day, the best gift ever for Felipe and his son Felipe. Now we start with the flop 3, which goes to Romain Grosjean. Weekends follow and look alike for the French driver. Unfortunately, he was victim of many mechanical problems all weekend long. It's already not easy to get better when all your FP1 sessions are given to the reserve driver. I understand when he says he's fed up with all of this. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a great thing if he wants to stay at Lotus next year. Flop 2 goes to Fernando Alonso. Things are getting worse and worse for the Spanish driver. He's facing his worst season ever of his F1 career, and he's yet the only driver who haven't yet scored a point with the minor drivers. I'm not even talking about the ridiculous 25 places in the grid as a penalty, but I'm very curious to see what the new nose will give to the McLarens in the future. Flop 1 goes to Kimi Raikkonen. That has been a very curious weekend for the Finnish driver. He had a very poor qualifying session, and it is already the 2nd time in a row for Ferrari. And he didn't have the chance to show his recovery as he was hit by Fernando Alonso after he curiously lost the control of his car. But the most important is that they both are alright, even if Kimi Raikkonen still doesn't understand and can't explain what happened in this corner. Picture of the weekend are the Red Bulls struggling on their pride lens, even if Ricciardo managed to get 1 point after the Red Bull penalties on the grid. So thank you for watching. I see you in 2 weeks for the Silverstone Grand Prix. Like, share and subscribe, and see you under the checkered flag. Bye!